What's up, everyone? So some more Packers injury news this morning. Obviously, we just saw Rashawn Gary did indeed tear his ACL and will be out for the remainder of this season. The Packers suffered a ton of injuries yesterday, one of which including Aaron Jones, who was seen in a walking boot on his left foot after the game. An update on his injury status just came out a little bit ago from Adam Schefter, and it states tests on Packers running back Aaron Jones' ankle today came back negative, and according to a source, Jones should be able to play this week. And also some more insight here from Matt Schneiderman. Aaron Jones post-game on his ankle, quote, x-rays were fine, but they decided to hold me. It was frustrating because I felt like I could have went, but they were being smart. I definitely respect them because after I stopped moving around and I sat still for a while, it kind of got sore. And obviously we saw that yesterday. Aaron Jones left, went to the locker room, came back with his pads still on, but no helmet, kind of stood on the sideline, looked really disappointed, looked like he really wanted to go back on the field. And that's just the competitor in Aaron Jones. This dude always gives 100%. He wants to go out there and put his team in the best position to win. So obviously it is a minor injury to his ankle, but going out there yesterday after he already had hurt it, could have put it in a worse situation. So good on the Packers. Doctors, keep him out of this game. If he goes in, maybe the Packers do win this game, but I think it's more important to kind of keep your guys healthy. Obviously, with all the injuries yesterday, they're going to need as much help as they can get at this point. Going against Dallas in Green Bay this weekend, Aaron Jones usually has really good days against the Cowboys. So I think the Packers have any chance of beating the Dallas Cowboys, which, this is a sight to be seen at this point. It's going to be through Aaron Jones. So hopefully this is good to go for this week. Obviously, we'll see as the week goes on through practice, see what kind of, participation he gets in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday's practice. But that's really good news that it's not likely a high ankle sprain or, of course, a broken ankle with the x-rays coming back, negative here. And it likely is just a, small ankle sprain and whatnot. He'll likely, go into this Cowboys game if he does indeed play with that whole ankle taped up. I believe he had an ankle issue a few years back, and he played on it just fine. But obviously the Packers just got back Kylan Hill. He had that one carry for 7 yards. Looked really good. So I would assume for Kylan Hill to get more snaps in this upcoming game, regardless if Aaron Jones goes or not. Obviously, if Aaron Jones doesn't go, Kylan Hill will get a lot more snaps. But then, of course, also A.J. Dillon, who's kind of had a slow start on the year, still has 4.0 yards per carry on the year so far, but he kind of hasn't looked like the A.J. Dillon we were all expecting. Last year he looked explosive. This year he's kind of not really finding the holes on run plays, running into linemen. It seems like he's kind of just going straight into contact rather than trying to extend that play. And he's been okay. Hasn't been a real big factor in the receiving game as much as he was last year and what I thought he would build on this year. But if Aaron Jones is out for any period of time, including this game and then potentially the short week against Tennessee on Thursday Night Football, A.J. Dillon is definitely going to have to put up some good numbers in that starting running back spot. And like I said, there's a lot more injuries to go over. I already put out a video on the Rashawn Gary one. Now we have the Aaron Jones injury update. Yesterday, as we see in this tweet, Romeo Doubs was also seen in a boot on his right foot plus crutches after we saw him, leave the game after that first catch. His ankle got rolled up on, didn't return. Then, of course, it says here in the post game he had a boot on and was in crutches. Same for Eric Stokes, who left that game with a knee injury, right foot in boot plus crutches. So the Packers, when it rains, it pours, and that's definitely what happened yesterday. A loss is a loss. But with all these injuries, you never want to see that, and that hurts more than the loss, in my opinion. And going forward, it's going to be really difficult for this Packers team to put together anything at this point, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Aaron Jones is good to go for this upcoming game. If not, he'll likely be out 1 week, maybe even 2, considering that short week against Tennessee. But like I said, we'll see what happens through practice this week. But that about does it for this video. Go down, hit subscribe if you are new here, hit the like button, also turn on post notifications. But I appreciate everyone watching my videos. I'll catch y'all next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Pack Go.